Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get it.
Again, this is White. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's the Chiefs' first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Roll.
Here's White again. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock. Offense in the hurry up here. Running on 2nd with White. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Come on, 18, Pioneers. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 19 Tigers.
They'll run for it with White. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one hits for 30. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, here's White. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Broncos' 5-yard line.
White running again on 2nd. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Nix. He's got it to his running back. There he goes. Right sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting on the ground, here's White. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
70. Cougar 19, 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First and 10. It's a gift to White. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. The give now to White. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25. Third and maybe a yard. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Denver in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Short yardage run for White. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
65-10. Dragon 60. Panther 11.
Working inside the red zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Completed to his running back. Running down the left side. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70 line, Bronco leading. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Airing it out to start this drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tap the 60s, tap the 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut up. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here we go. Set. Bronco in.
3rd down run from White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
White trying this straight ahead. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
70 Timberwolves.
It's White on the give. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Viking, 18, trap 50, trap 50. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the 1st.
1st down, Chiefs.
Ready.
Up the middle, here goes White. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Okay, great.
2nd and 7.
Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd down now, they need 7.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
A gain of 9 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Ready. Bronco, go.
Here's White. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
2nd and 8.
This time it's a passing play. This one's caught. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits his running back. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Finds his back complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Captain.
Nix to throw again. He's got a man left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Bombers. Away.
They'll throw again. Nix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Second down. Here's Nix again. That one's complete right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
At the 11-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Captain.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Here we go, here we go. Pat to 60, pat to 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. Into the red zone. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing here, Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Bombers.
Looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
1st and 10 at the the 48-yard line.
Captain. Bombers.
Once more, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Nix with it on first. Gets it to the 15. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's second and inches at the Chiefs' 10-yard line.
Hand off on second and short. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
14-yard line.
Now Nix on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They run. It's White. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Okay, ready?
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now it's White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Ready? 19, 18, go!
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Broncos' 46-yard line.
Dragon 6, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On the ground, it's White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
70, Timberwolf. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
4th down, pass coming. That finds Pittman complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. 19 left. 70 Lions.
Working on first down. Pulled in by his back. White. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
The 7-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No, no, no.
Captain. Chill. Bombers.
Knicks now on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Here we go.
Complete to number 83. 8 yards.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Hold on a second. Ready, return.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Captain.
On third and 2, here's Nix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push this to an 8-point game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong in the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's about a 2-score game. Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
I'll throw here on 1st. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Looking quickly here. Second down, looking for options. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Desperation time here. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Liking 18.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
38. Chiefs, 35.
So we're down to a 3-point game, and now going to try to get back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First and 10 now from the 46. Nix from the gun. Fits it through the middle. Running in the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
45. Chiefs, 35. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Back row 80.
Now throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offensive line fast.
Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing it on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here. Here he goes, third and long. Finds a man, right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense in a hurry up here. Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Bombers. Joe.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos approaching win number 7 on the year.
Captain. Away. Bombers.
On third down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Captain.
Going on fourth, here's Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. We've set of downs from the 37.
Bombers. Chill.
They're going to pass it here. That one's complete over the middle. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
52, Chiefs 35. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
19 tight. Ready, go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Let's go now. 18, 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pulled in by his back, White. And he takes it down to the 33. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll throw it. Complete out to the right. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready, Panther 11, Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
White on 1st and goal. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2.
19 right.
2nd and goal.
Dragon 60.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. 3 touchdown catches in 1 game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them. And that should put the finishing touch on this victory. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month.
Attack!